Let's make a signature or a name brush. Start by File, New. I'm going to make one 2500 by 2500 pixels, 300 pixels per inch, RGB color, 8-bit, white, and that should be fine. And I'll click Create. All right, that's my canvas. So what I want to do on this is I want to go to a text layer. So I'm going to collect a text tool, and I'm going to click on the text tool, and this comes up. This is called Lorem Ipsum. What is Lorem Ipsum? I have a link on the web page that describes what Lorem Ipsum from. It's actually placeholder text. That's what it is. So I'm going to select that, double click on it to select it, and I'm going to type my name, Michael Smith. All right, now it's a little large, so I want to select it again. I want to select all my tasks. I'm clicking and dragging to select all my tasks, and I'm just going to drag on the T, this two T's, a small t, big T, and shape, get the size that I want. All right, if I don't like that font, I'm going to do another trick, which is to click my cursor right in the font menu there in the options bar and use the arrow keys, the up-down arrow keys, and it'll cycle through for me the fonts. I think I'll take that one, Michael Smith. I'm going to use that as a name brush. So I'll get the font that I like, and then I'll click off of it, doesn't matter. I'm going to choose the rectangular selection tool, and oops, my font needs to be black. So let me double click on that. Here in the options bar is the color picker for the fonts, and I need to make sure that I pick black. Okay, that'll work. So now my font's black. Rectangular marquee tool, I'll choose that. I get it as close as I can without touching any of the letters. Okay, cool. Now, all I have to do is go to Edit, Define Brush Preset. Define brush preset. I get a name. I'm going to name it M. Smith. Smith. Name brush. Shouldn't have to brush and the date, just so I can keep track. Okay, M. Smith name brush 6. Okay, there it is. Now I don't need this anymore, so let me deselect this. If I want to use my brush, there's the brush tool. I'm choosing the brush tool over in the toolbar, and I can't do anything on this layer, so I'm going to turn that layer off. The text layer, I don't need it anymore. There's my brush, and when I try and use it, I get this message. This type layer must be rasterized, which means converted into a pixel-based layer instead of a vector-based layer. So I want to rasterize it, and I say, okay. Right, and now when I want to use the brush, there's the brush, and I'll choose the background layer. There's my brush. I can resize my brush. I can use the bracket keys to resize my brush. Or I can use the trick that I like so much is Control, Option, and Drag, where I can get the size of the brush and the hardness of the brush by going up and down. But I'll just make the size about that big will do for me right now. Oh, I want it bigger than that. There. Good. Now, I can choose a color for my brush. There's the color picker. I'll pick purple. I'm interested in purple today. There we go, there's purple. And now my brush, it's a name brush. That works. Where is it? It lives in the brush panel. In the options bar, if I click on the little brush tool, there it is. There's two of these. One says brush settings, one says brushes. It's here. I can get that from the window brushes or here in the options bar. If I click right on it, I get that, which is another version of the same thing. So let me close this one. There. So here, click right there, and there it is on the very bottom. M. Smith signature brush. And that's it. This thing's still going? Don't stop.
This is the short version.
No. The video's still going? Yeah, stop recording.